Oh, and yeah. League final this weekend in Croke Park. How does that feel?
Feels good, yeah. Looking forward to it now. I suppose the league campaign was kind of a long one, but it was mixed emotions for us. We obviously didn't start too well, but have kind of regained ourselves as the league has gone on. So yeah, just delighted now it's supposed to be playing in Croke Park on league final day.
And obviously, Galway are going for 3 in a row. It's your 5th appearance in a league final. Do you feel like there's a bit of a target on your back, or is that just making you hungry for success still?
I suppose you can look at it two ways. Obviously 3 in a row is a great thing to have, to be looking at, but I suppose we haven't really talked about that. That's never really, I suppose, came into it in the last couple of weeks. We've just focused on getting back to a league final. But yeah, I said, fifth league final appearance in the last 6 years or 7 years. So, because that's a good achievement for us. But I don't think we've kind of thought about it or would be aspiring to any historic things. Obviously Tipperary hadn't been there in 15 years either. So I suppose we're going for 3 in a row. Their first appearance 15 years. So it's kind of history on both sides, no matter who wins. But just looking forward to that. I was kind of going to have a different feel with the GA as well on the day. So yeah.
Yeah, just on that, it's a historical day with the GA football game of Meath and Dublin playing as well. Does that add to the occasion at all? Do you think you'll expect a bigger crowd there? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's actually a great idea, and I think it's going to be a great occasion, to be honest. Hopefully it'll be the first of many. That's the aim here. But yeah, I think that it'll bring an extra crowd. Obviously you have Dublin supporters who are great supporters of their footballers, and Meath as well. So hopefully they'll come in early for our games and show support to us too as well. But it'll definitely be a historic day. It'll be great to be obviously part of it. But yeah, it'll hopefully the atmosphere now will be good on Sunday.
Just talk me through the league as a whole, through the round robin. You had a tough day out against Waterford, and obviously you're very familiar with Cork on the last day, and that was a winner-take-all match. How did you find the campaign overall?
Overall, we kind of, I suppose, went into this year and looked at probably finding new players and stuff, and I think that's gone really well for us. We've had multiple new players over the campaign. Some of them making their first appearances, some making starting our second year at senior inter-county level. But as I said, we had a tough game against Waterford, just come out 1 point to spare. Obviously Tipperary did beat us in the group stages, and deserving winners on the day. Because they've had an excellent campaign, to be honest. But we knew what we had to do against Cork in order to get to here, but we, I suppose, took it each game by game, and just went out with the thing of hopefully winning and just keep going and see where it gets us. And it's led us to here.
That Tip win, is that something now that you're going to be pinning on the dressing room or talking about, or trying to get one over them now this time?
I don't think so, really, to be honest. We haven't. After that game, we didn't really think about it much. We kind of put it back in our heads, and I suppose, as I said, looked game by game after that. But no, as I said, we were reserving winners that day, and they were reserving winners last year as well when we played them. So we'll probably just look for team performance ourselves. Won't really look at them too much, and just look at ourselves and hope that we can get the best performance out of ourselves. And if we do, we might win, and that's the way it'll be.
Yourself, are you enjoying your Camogie this year? I know you had success with UL, and there's some players in that team that you'll be familiar with again that are lining out this weekend.
Yeah, it's my third year playing senior inter-county this year. It's my third league final. So yeah, I am enjoying it. As I said, I would be familiar with a few of them from UL. But I think at the end of the day, after Sunday, we might be enemies on the pitch for 60 minutes, but after that, we're all friends again, and it's great to have that as well, have that camaraderie with different counties and different girls, and yeah, I think it all adds to it, to be honest.
And Tip as an outfit, what kind of threats do you expect from them?
Look at Tip, they pose threats all over the pitch, from the backs to the forwards. They've great leaders in Karen Kennedy, Roisin Howard, all the rest. Even Eamon McGrath, my UL teammate, is having a superb league campaign so far, and in all fairness to her, she's been unbelievable for them, and she's been a real, I suppose, leader on the pitch. But yeah, it's we'll just look forward to the day, and we'll see how we go.
Yourself, you've been known to play in the forwards, but you're kind of harbouring the shoulder in the back in the defence now. What kind of role will you play on Sunday, or are you in charge of that now? Are you kind of rallying the troops from the back, or how are you finding that new positional change?
Look, it's obviously been a massive difference, massive change for me. I haven't played back since I was probably 12 before last year, so look, it was a whole new challenge that I took on board. I'm enjoying it. It's a new experience. It's different sort of game to play. But obviously, as much as I like being forwards, you know, you'll do whatever the manager tells you to do, and yeah, like I am enjoying it. Am I a leader back there yet? I don't think so, but I suppose I'm working towards that. But when you have the likes of Roisin Black and Dervla Higgins behind you, and you know Siobhan Gardner beside you, they're experienced players that'll bring you along all day, every day. So yeah, it's just been a great experience to be playing with them so far.
And I think, is Therese Maher involved in your back room?
No, she's actually not. No,
Oh, is she not?
She was a couple of years ago. She
Okay.
was 3 years ago, and she was a great leader at the time as well. But no, she's not, unfortunately. I
And
wish she was.
did she give you any tips or tricks for
No,
going into the defence?
I haven't been talking to her yet actually about it, but there be no better woman out than her to give me a few tricks and trades out of it. Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Exactly. Finally, I just want to ask you about the motion that went through Congress last week on playing with the Scots. What was your overall reaction to the defeated motion?
I think surprise was probably the biggest one. I think I truly believed it was going to happen this time round. I would be massively in favour of, you know, getting rid of the Scots and being able to play in shorts, or at least having the option. Because, you know, we go every day, we train, and we don't wear skirts until it comes to championship games or league games. And that's the truth of it, like, you know. And I think probably on behalf of the whole panel, I'd say they all speak the same as I do. So look, it definitely, I think probably surprise is the main thing. But the fact we have to wait down to 2027 is a bit of a, I suppose, a stickler. But look, we'll wait and see how it goes. But yeah, definitely probably disappointment. Yeah.
And just from talking to players and past players and getting a feel for it on the ground, I think most people felt disappointed that they weren't being listened to. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, I would say so to a certain extent. I think if player reps, I would say in the Camogie Association or any association came and actually just spoke to us players in particular, they probably would get their answer. But look, that's not my place to go into that. But that's just the way I feel about it. You know, hopefully it'll change in a couple of years. But for now, we'll stick with the Scots.
So you're going to be lining out with Scores at the weekend? You're not doing anything radical?
No, we'll line out with Scots. As far as I know, anyways.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck. Enjoy it.
Thanks a million.
Thank you.